How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So it is the 1st of April, but I decided to make a video of all of my best moves from 2024. I know that was a bit of a while ago, but I haven't been on the water much recently. So let's go straight in to my top 10. Starting off then at number 10, it's the Air Flacker into Future, or the Air Flacker Ponch 360. This move took me ages to learn on the lake because of the chop, but once I got it dialed, I think it looks really sick. Number 9 then is this Skopu from Zandvlei in Cape Town. Probably not my best Skopu of the year, but definitely the best feeling from my perspective. It was really powerful, a strong windy day. I was stacked on 4.0 and you can see I get a lot of height and a lot of boost. Not quite going into an air Skopu, but coming around with the fin clear, sliding on the nose, and I was pretty stoked to sail away from this one. Number 8 then is from here in Vasiliki with the no-handed burner. This was a mega windy day, one of the best of the season in late August, early September, and we managed to score really solid 4.0 wind to the inside and managed to stick this sick no-handed burner right in front of the camera. At number 7 then is this toe-in air funnel burner. I know people aren't massive fans of toe-in, but for me, learning this move in toe-in really helped me in normal windsurfing. The next week, I then also landed it in the toe-in contest in Geneva, and this January, it helped me get onto the podium at the boats in Dusseldorf, just narrowly missing the win there. So this session was amazing, good vibes, and I'm really happy to have learnt this move really cleanly in toe-in. So that's why it's in my top 10. Coming in at number 6 then, I've put this Air Chachu or kind of forward Diablo from Jericoacoara at the end of the year. It definitely wasn't the best one I landed in the whole trip, but definitely the best one I got on camera. The technique is a bit weird, which is why I kind of like it, but the landing is a little bit wet, which is why it's a little bit further down the order. But nevertheless, a really fun move, and I think it looks really stylish. Okay, and then into the top 5. At number 5, I've put this Pasco from Jerry. A really fun move and one I was doing a lot this year, trying to focus on getting more height and landing a lot cleaner. And I think this one I kind of executed on both of those. Really happy to kind of get this move dialed and add it to one of my more consistent tricks, and hoping to get an opportunity to show it in competition later this year. At number 4 then, I've put this Gazada burner from Lagoa Grande in Brazil. I love the feeling of being in Gazada with your switch and your hands behind the sail, fully back to the sail. And this day was especially windy, so to hold that position for so long I was really happy with that. And to come round the Gazada nice and clean, have loads of power to pop into a burner, and it just all went really well. The only thing I would change is I would have loved to just add the 360 on the end, but I thought it was such a good one that I didn't want to get too greedy and mess it up at the end. But I'm pretty happy with this one at number 4. Taking the first spot on the podium at 3rd place in my top 10 moves is going to be the foil style back loop. I tried a lot of these this year in Brazil because the ramps are so perfect for it, and it just is such a fun feeling move. I managed to stick 5 or 6 in this session, which I was really happy about because the sun was setting, the waves were epic, and at the end of the session there was not many people out, it was just me and a couple of other guys. And yeah, this is my main goal for this year, is to get this move consistent on flat water now, and I hope to bring that to the contest if we have it on in Geneva later in the year. Missing out on that top spot then by just 1 place, coming in at number 2, we have the Shaka Ponches that I was going for at the start of the year. This is kind of a really rare move that I don't see many people doing. I was watching a lot of clips of Steven, Goito and Amado, so all world champion sailors, so to get that move is kind of a really cool club to be a part of. Funny enough, the next day after these were filmed, I saw Lennart trying them at the lake in Bramfley, and he got them on the first session. So that was pretty depressing because I put a lot of time into it, but coming in at number 2, Shaka Ponch, pretty happy with that. Okay, and in my opinion, number 1 move of the year has to be the Air Flacker into no-handed Flacker 360 that I was doing in Jerry this year. The lagoon was perfect for it, just dead flat water, and I was really trying to focus on these kind of more basic moves but comboing them up to make some epic combinations. This one came together really nicely. I also had some flacker into no-handed flacker Diablos and Canabravas, which was also a really fun move, but I think the flow with the one of this 360 on the end is probably the best one out of the ones I got. So for that reason, number one, really happy with this combination, and look forward to trying to transition this into some competition sailing. So that is a wrap from my top moves of 2024. I hope you enjoyed them. Leave a comment if you thought I missed some out that you would have had in, or if you would have had the order a little bit different. 2024 was a really fun year. I made a lot of progression on the water, and I hope to continue that into 2025. We've been pretty slow at the start of this year because I've been building a camper van, but that van tour video is going to be coming out next week, so please stay tuned for that one. I'm really excited to show you what I've been up to all winter. But for now, it's time. I'm back in Vasiliki. I'm going to get back on the water soon and start bringing you guys more content. So subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.